What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld. Today we're going to be talking about a few things. We're going to go into a head-to-head game. Pretty much what's been happening is the most recent title update. What they did primarily was probably add that superstar KO situation in there, but they also did some things to gameplay, which I want to talk about. The better reaction to zones, for your zone coverage personnel and things of that nature. It's going to take away a lot of the things that many people were exploiting, the post routes. In this video right here, the adjustment that I'm going to do to kind of make you guys understand it, right? With the way that the new zone whole situation works, I'm going to urge you guys to go into practice mode. Do me this favor. I want you to practice soft squats. I want you to practice cloud flats. And I want you to practice hard flats. Now, if you guys don't understand those concepts, that means that you haven't been playing this Madden long enough, or maybe previous year Maddens when they created the soft squats and it stopped being just basic zones and they created a lot more. So the reason that I point that out is this guy right here that we're going to be playing, he's going to get desperate. And what I mean by that is I'm going to come out, I'm going to lock down his run, because primarily like myself, most people are smart enough now to become runners in Madden 20. Like if you're not running the ball almost every snap, then you're not doing it right, because that's what the game is built for right now. As the game continues to progress and they continue to add updates, maybe we change, but right now everything is a run. So I expected this guy to come out in eye-tight. You know what I'm saying? Like that's something that, you know, I knew he was going to do. But what I want to point out is if you make these adjustments, for instance, right, you see the way like, okay, he threw that pick. That was just a blind read because I took away the other zones that he was going to be trying to, you know, whatever he's running out of the pats, they usually have the post and then they have the deep crossers, right? If you look at that play, everybody was blanketed. Now, one side was a soft squat, one side was a cloud flat. I'll let you guys go back and figure out which way, as I missed this field goal because I'm an idiot. But that has nothing to do with it. I just really wanted to share this whole situation that EA probably made the players that you have with the right type of zone coverage thresholds, they actually play zone now. So let me just point it out like this. Jalen Ramsey's at 84 speed, right? And, you know, he has pretty decent zone, he has pretty decent man. We have Willie Brown on the other side. He has pretty decent man, pretty decent zone. Now, I don't usually play man-to-man coverage unless somebody's just dotting me out of my mind and my butt cheeks start to shake. I'm not going to go to man coverage, right? But just take a look at what's happening. I'm not going to show it to you guys, bro. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, the zones that they're in, because, like, he's going to run the ball right here, obviously. But I just want you to understand this, right? Every single play when I come out in this cover 2, when they're at a cloud flat, I'm at least changing one of the zones. Now, just to point it out for you guys, the soft squat will turn to man coverage on the play if it's a single side player, right? And because of the way that the game plays right now, just what you see Jalen Ramsey on the left. You see what Jalen Ramsey was just doing? You see how that zone came inside? That's the adjustment, because that's a cloud flat. You see what I'm saying? The clouds weren't going inside before. The clouds were staying outside and just watching it. You know what I'm saying? Like they would stay to the outside and they'll go back a little bit and then wait. I want you guys to make sure that you're doing these adjustments. Play around with the cloud flat, the soft squat, and the hard flat. You see right there, I left him in the cloud. You saw how he stayed to the left? Okay? The reason that he's doing that is because he's following the play. They no longer just play it one way. You see what I'm saying? Like, he's going to follow him all the way across the field if he's in the soft squat on a single man side, but because it's trips, he's going to read the inside play. That's a huge adjustment that they've actually added. So look, look, he's still in the cloud flat. He stayed there as the guy was going to do the out route, but if you look at how he was playing it, he played it inside. That wasn't a soft squat. You see what I'm saying? Like, you guys got to understand, with the way that this whole new update has gone, you really have to get into the lab. Because the only reason that I know that this stuff works now, with the way the zone coverage is played, and how you could probably now better off stopping the RPOs that dudes come out with and run every snap, you simply have to, you know, gauge through the hard flat and the cloud flat. The soft squat has not been really good. Now look, you see the way Brown played his cloud flat? The reason that he played it like that was he has to make sure that nobody beats him over the top. And I didn't do pass commit, I didn't do anything like that. It was just simple. He has to make sure, because the way the safety plays, if you watch Pat Tillman on the right side, they play zones completely different. But this guy, like I said, he's getting desperate. He's running crosses. That guy's open again. Same situation. You see how he was going in for the post route, and you saw how Tillman was about to go chase him? He's in the same exact deep blue. But now he's playing the inside and the outside based on what the receiver is doing. That is because of the zone threshold. Okay, so for those of you guys that were complaining about the zone, oh, my zone don't play this, my zone don't play that, now you can actually go back and you can lab it the way that I did. So let me explain to you guys what I did before I got into this game. Whenever EA releases a title update, I go into a solo battle, I put it on all Madden, and I just play like an absolute idiot. That's pretty much what my game plan is, because I want to see exactly what has changed with the game. So when I was doing this against a computer, I was blitzing everybody and leaving a cloud, leaving a soft squat, leaving a deep blue, changing them to the middle third. I was doing a lot of different, different concepts to see how the zones actually play. Now look, it's 4th and 3 right here, right? Notice how I don't care, and I'm gonna sit right here. Okay, he got sacked, but you see the way, obviously, Willie Brown played at the line? I did not protect the sticks. I simply put him in a hard flat, and he still hovered enough just to make sure that that play wasn't gonna be, he wasn't gonna be able to get that other side open. For those of us that have been playing the game all year, up until this point, that hard flat would have came inside, sat there, the dude would have got open, he would have been dotted. So those are the improvements and the adjustments that I've made now, because I have to make sure, like I said, single side, you'll be better off with a soft squat, in my opinion, right now, because what happens is, in some cases, the soft squat doesn't even run with the man coverage. That's really what I wanted to, kind of give you guys the inside to. They don't, even on the single side, they'll start acting like they're running in man, and then you can actually shade them now. And in some cases, they won't run across the field. It's kind of interesting what they did. But now look, remember this. This is just one title update. We have no idea. They already announced that they have other title updates coming soon. Obviously, people are running around with the QB glitch and not getting tackled in the backfield, stuff like that. So they're going to probably have to address that again. But with the way that the zones are playing now, it's even better to go to a run-first offense. Because I'm telling you right now, everything is completely different. You can literally come out in the game and somebody play cover 3 stock and completely lock you down for the entire game now. Because if their zone coverage is good, if they're the kind of people that put their name on the orange juice and buy a pack every day and just be buying bundles and don't care, those guys are very, very dangerous right now, because it's very, very easy to take advantage of the way that they're playing. I think this guy's just staying in the same cover 2 thing, the cover 2 set that he's in. He doesn't even care. And pretty much, you'll look, watch what you see that guy over there? The guy on the left was on the cloud flat. He gave him the bump late, and then you see the way he's backing up and playing coverage. These are the different type of ways that I've been noticing that the zones have been playing, and I just wanted to make sure that everybody understands that. So if you don't want to come out and throw the ball right to the defender, you want to be very, very careful that you got the right type of route running, the right type of cuts, all that stuff like that, because just watch. That's why I came out here and I'm showing you guys some bunch, and I got a little corner strike action going on. Just watch the way his zones are playing. You see how that guy, look, he's not even protecting the sticks. I know he wasn't protecting the sticks on the right because of the way that the safety went back, but do you see the way that they now hover over the, wherever your player's going to be? So when you had that little, flat route with the tight end now with those same bunch plays, if the corner is smart, he's not going to worry about that. He's going to always look for the bigger play. And you don't have to do pass, you don't have to do, okay, that's getting picked. That's getting picked. And that right there is a regular cloud, by the way, guys. And I couldn't control myself after I picked them off. But that's a regular cloud. The way that they hover, you don't need to protect the sticks. You don't need to shade. If you got certain thresholds with zone coverage and man coverage, it looks like it's anything from 85 and above, to be honest. Because I was looking at Jalen Ramsey after the game, and that's what I'm looking like. You don't really need to do it unless you're running cover 4 and somebody is beating you with post routes. You do not need to protect the sticks anymore. Right now, as of right now with the patch. Once that changes, I'm going to let you know instantaneously. But again, I want to make sure that the guys that are going out there, because obviously Weekend League is coming up, there's a lot of other things that are going to be going on. I don't want you guys to feel that I didn't address the fact that the zones were actually fixed. So now, with the way that I play it, I don't just sit in clouds anymore and pray. I adjust it, because even with the hard flat, they'll play the flat for a little bit, but they also then float back depending on their overalls and their awareness and things of that nature. So in my opinion, it's really helped the pass defense. The running game is the same though. Everything is good with the running game. I don't think that they continue to nerf it. Bo Jackson is still an overrated card in my opinion. I would get me a Marcus Allen and just chill and have a good time. Maybe a Clinton Portis, but it is what it is right there. I want to know if you guys have taken advantage of this new update with the adjustments and what you're seeing on the field. Jot it down in the comment section. Let's talk about it and kind of see where we're going so we can kind of get the right kind of feedback so that we all know that we're on the same page. You can also follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitch, all at GmiasWorld. Make sure to have a good day. Be safe. Subscribe. Until next time, one love.